This is a quick WriteAhead product update. Now, the first thing I'm going to share, I am in Google Docs. However, please note that this coming weekend, we will be deploying support for Microsoft Word 365. So I just want to share a couple of new enhancements. One is we've added under expository a few additional rubrics. So, for example, for our social studies teachers, we've added the document-based question. Now, it's important for this that if you're using document-based questions, that you do enter the task and the sources. Then, here is a sample essay, and I am entering the title as well. So let's go ahead and generate feedback. So let's take a look at the rubric. The introduction, task completion, document use, support and evidence, and organization. So, and then finally the conclusion. These headers are pulled directly from the DBQ rubric, and it's asking to provide evidence specifically from the sources that are provided in the assignment text. So again, you are getting both a strength and then a revision strategy as well. So this is, and it also has identified how many documents you've used to support your specific task. So this is just one example of a new rubric, which is a document-based question, and this can be found in the expository genre. In addition, we've added another rubric, which is a short constructed response, which I'm going to demonstrate now. If you are switching between rubrics, please make certain that you cancel this, close the X, reopen, and make certain that you do not have any of this checked. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this and demonstrate a short constructed response. Now, in this short constructed response question, it involves a reading passage and then a specific prompt which asks, what does the author's language in paragraph 8 of this excerpt suggest about grammar? So let's go ahead and generate feedback that is based upon a rubric, which will be, I have to go and select these. This is going to be a middle school expository, and I'm going to select there it is. I'm going to select, again, the short constructed response and generate feedback. Now, in this case, our rubric is looking for the following: accuracy of information, clarity of the explanation, and supporting details. So, and we're sandwiching this in between an introduction, which is, again, might be the first sentence of this paragraph, and the conclusion. So let's take a look at the evidence, because it's asking specifically to the source of reviewing paragraph 8. So you correctly identified that Grandma is thinking about her past. That's a strength. And then here's some revision strategies. You missed some important details, and so on and so forth. So again, we are looking at providing feedback to you, the teacher, who then can leverage this feedback to provide it to the student. So you have a number of options, remember. You can select the entire section, copy, and insert this directly in the above the essay is one. And the second option is to select certain sections and insert this directly as a comment. First, by highlighting, I'm just going to highlight the entire thing, paragraph, and then inserting this directly as a comment. Now we're going to move over to My Access. Note that for short constructed response, it's great for science. Teachers, for example, that might have described the process of photosynthesis. So we're looking at those 3 areas for short constructed response, which is a paragraph of around 5 sentences and maybe more than 1 paragraph, but these are very, very short constructed responses. Now, My Access, I want to point out a couple of new features. One is we've added this ability to navigate quickly to the next essay from that you are reviewing and providing feedback, or if there's a subsequent one or a previous one, there'd be a button called Previous Essay and Next Essay. Now again, the feedback by default is based upon the 6-point rubric, which is our WriteAhead Vantage. However, if you are in another state, you can leverage the feedback that is associated with the traits or descriptors that are associated with Smarter Balance, Texas Star, South Carolina Ready, Florida Best. However, when we run this feedback, you have a couple of options again. So I'm going to go ahead and generate the feedback. And I'm going to go ahead and copy the revision strategies for introduction. And I've copied that, and I'm just going to use Control-V, and now I've added it as a general comment. Reminder that there's general comments, but there's also embedded comments here. Each work the same way, but this is going to embed the comments directly in the essay. So again, I can highlight, add a comment, select a specific revision strategies, and then add that as a comment as embedded. Now I do want to share with you one additional feature that we've added in the student navigation to the essay capture screen. So from here, if there are comments, we've highlighted the student view in red, and we've added the 2 comments. So the student will be able to move this around while they're writing and view the comments. So if it gets in the way, they're just going to drag it out of the way. And the same thing holds true for embedded comments. Embedded comments are directly in the context of the writing. They click, and then they'll be able to view embedded comments. So I hope you enjoy these new features, and please provide feedback on WriteAhead. Thank you.